everybody, it's Corey and Denise from Does Size Matter, and we are back today with another Airstream review. I know, we love them too, so we just keep checking out different ones. So today we are at Pete's RV Center in Burlington, Vermont, where they're graciously allowing us to go through all of these wonderful rigs. And today we're doing the 2020 Airstream Caravel 20FB. And these are cool rigs. Now remember that at the end of this there'll be links to the actual construction video to give you the nuts and bolts there. And I also want to share a resource with you, which is the event in November of Full-Time Freedom Week, where there's going to be other speakers, including us, but speakers talking about buying new, buying used, RV inspection, those kinds of things. So we'll put a link in the description. You can join up for free. Listen to the speakers, join in the giveaways, you can take part in virtual discussions, that kind of thing, because it's all online. So just want to encourage you to use that resource as well to get some information. Remember that this is also just Corey and mine's opinion from all the information we gather and the way that we use our RV. So with no further ado, let's go check out the Caravel. So starting here at the front, you do get an electric jack, and then this is where your propane tanks are, and I believe those are two 30-pound tanks, but I'll clarify that for you when we go over the numbers. Your spare tire is way down underneath here, but also under here is where you've got that propane hookup that you could put your barbecue or your propane fire pit or something to. They've got these solar protection covers over the windows. They're a bit tough to open, but that is the latch, and then this can lift up so that you can get a little more real light coming in. Gotta love these windows, don't you? I mean, and these are also rock protection, and this is rock protection because with these Airstreams, rocks, hail, that kind of stuff can really damage them. So coming down the driver's side here, you do get this awning up here, which is going to, it's manual, right? And you pull it up there and bring it out and you hook it into here. And that's just going to give your windows some shade. Don't forget to look at that construction video where we're going to talk more about the torsion axle system. You do get aluminum wheels, and these fenders are really quite strong and good. I want to point out just up at the front here while we're down here. This is where you would keep your sewer hose, and you do have 4 manual stabilizer jacks. So then coming on back, you get an outdoor shower, you get your city water hookup, you get your black tank flush, and this is your, I believe that's a 30 amp hookup. And then down here is where you'll see you hook up your sewage drainage. You've got a gray valve, you've got a black valve. So these tanks and things are all heated, and they are probeless system to tell you how full they are. So that's good. But I am noticing that these valves are exposed to the elements. So grime, debris, water,
ice,
weather can get at these valves. This is your cable TV hookup. You know you got to have that. Then coming around to the back, ooh, careful, it's wet, and I don't want to get wet feet before going inside. Okay, you do get a backup camera. You get another window cover. There's a light here. This is where you would fill up your tank. There is storage back here, but I gotta tell you, I'm not in love with the clip system on here, so I might not be able to get it open for you. Ooh, see, they're just not very sturdy clips, and I don't really like them. But once you get them up, maybe. There. So there is some storage back there. So that's what I really wanted to show you. Yeah. So there's storage, but also access to plumbing and things back there. So that's important. you get this awning that goes the full length of the trailer. And I have heard some complaints that these arms aren't the sturdiest when the awning is on a really long stretch. I think they're probably just perfectly fine for this. They are manual. I hope there's LED lighting in up there, but I can't see it myself, so I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, so I don't know. Electric hookup. Loving these windows, right? So this is how the door on Airstream latches. So it's a little bit different, you know, they're Airstream. Everything's just a little bit different. So this is how the latching system, the outdoor latch on the Airstream works. So it's a thumb pull thing. You also get this screen door. So it's reinforced a bit here. I don't know if that's just decorative or to protect the screen. I'm not sure. But it's a pretty standard door, does the trick. So then you do get an aluminum step. This one's different than some of the other Airstream steps. It's similar in design, but it's built by somebody else, and it works a lot better if you ask me. Much easier to manage. So very nice. Was there an outdoor light, like a porch light? There is here. So by your step there's a light. Otherwise, I guess not.
Maybe the awning, if the awning.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. So let's go inside and take a look. This is so cool. And if I could get Corey to buy me one of these to have at home while the beaver's in storage, oh, I would. Our Jeep could pull it, right?
Probably. We'll wait till we get to the numbers and we'll find out.
Okay. I love this. I want this one. Okay, so starting over here. Hooks, a little cubby, put stuff in. You've got, oh, I did notice there's LED lighting throughout, and they do have dimmers. And then there's also a spot to put shoes and stuff over here. And then coming over to this side, you get, you know, storage space. I like that. Like you can use this as a shelf, but it would block the TV if you put too much up there. But you get a TV, and then you're moving down to your fridge, which is going to be a two-way 3 cubic foot fridge with an ice box. And then into the kitchen here. Everywhere I look, I just am so pleased with this. Let's start up top. You've got these sliders for storage space up there. And I want to point out, because if anyone's watched our video on the Airstream Nest when we used it for a couple of weeks, it had this screw locking system that I just did not like, and this doesn't have it, so I'm pleased to see that. Then you get the beautiful Airstream windows. Gotta love them. With this very nice blind. I do like the roller blind. It's good. Lighting, and then all this countertop space. You are in a tiny trailer and you've got all this countertop space. I love it. You get a very nice, this is called a Contour 3-burner propane stove, and it's very nice. And then it comes with the Contour convection microwave oven. While we're down here, let's take a look in these cabinets. Oh, how come everywhere I go, I love it more? Pull-outs. Love that. What else? Drawers. Nice drawers. Again, these are not on the metal sliders on the outside. It has a slider underneath it. Another one. And then this is a shallow cupboard. And remember, you got to work around the hinges. Sorry, I'm slamming everything. Heat ducting coming through the furniture. Love that. More over here. You've got a very low profile range hood, so it doesn't block anything. your inverter on off, your tank monitor, some electrical, more countertop space, a fabulous window, a great stainless large sink with an awesome tap. This is quality stuff. This is a Moen. It's got a sprayer. I love this. Okay, I gotta open these. Oh boy. Room for your garbage can, more storage, and the storage does actually go back there. Now that would be a tough place to try and get stuff, but it's room, right? You could put a bin or something that you could slide around. And then you move into the bathroom. Remember all the cabinets are the Italian light ply, no MDF. The countertop, though, is a laminate with a little lip on it, which is not my favorite because if those two things separate, you know. But it looks very nice and it's good. So here we go into the bathroom. Now this is quite a big bathroom for a trailer of this size, and like, it's not a wet bath. This has got a real shower in it. Look at this. Look at the size of this shower. This is fabulous. And I love, you know, that Airstream makes all its own stuff because it's got to fit all of these contours. Now this is a two-piece, but it is caulked. I just want to point that out because in some of our other videos on other trailers, it's been a complaint of mine that when you have more than one piece and they don't caulk it. Well, this one's fully caulked, and it's got great shower heads and taps. It's got a seat. You could hang laundry in here. Let's take a look at this door. Okay. This is not my favorite door, and the reason for that is that it gets all wet and then it rolls up into this piece here, and you could have moisture, mildew build up, that kind of thing inside of there. Plus it seems like, what if that were to break? So, not my favorite. Then you get a porcelain toilet with a foot flush. Okay, so there is a little bit of a problem there in that that's pretty high and far back there to get your foot on the foot flush.
It's a fairly high toilet.
It is a high toilet, and we have had that experience as well when we were in the Airstream Nest, that the toilet was quite high. But look at all this countertop space in this nice little sink, good tap, electric. You do get a mirror with a little bit of storage in there. You do get AC venting in here. You have another vent, your water heater in here. I'm just looking to see how you run that vent, because if I have to reach up to there.
I think in the Nest you did.
Yeah, okay, I don't really like that because that's really high too. Take a look in this storage. So, okay, it does go way back there, but again, that would be a bit tough to manage. I like it. You can have it all. And this gives you so much of the things you want. It's just lovely and so functional. Towel rack. I really do like it. Next, you've got a very nice sized dinette. These are the thick cushions. Go to the construction video where we talk more about the two types of upholstery. But there is an ultra leather. I'm not sure which this is. I'll look it up for you. Gotta love the windows that go with this dinette. When this lifts up, there is access to storage underneath the seat, but there's also this. So whichever way you felt you needed to access that. This is all going to make down into a bed, of course. And I'm so pleased to see that Airstream has moved to a bit of a different type of table system where you push the button, it flips up the leg, the whole thing. Well, let me try it for you because I really think it's going to be easy.
This was like what our
Yes. See, you flip the leg. Did you catch that? Mm-hmm. You flip the leg. You unhook the little pieces from the hinge pieces. And this comes down. Oh, I should have moved the... Anyways, this fits down. Can you show them? To here. It sits there. Then the cushions go on top of it. This is such a better system than what they had in the Nest. So, see, I can put it all together all by myself. I bring this down. Ta-da. So simple. So good. I'm thrilled to see that they've done that. Those windows are just so great. You've got more of these uppers, which I really like. So LED lighting throughout, air conditioning, ducting, speakers, and everything's kind of hidden up there. Plus you get a vent. You get a vent over by the kitchen and you get a vent over here. Airstream, I would also like a skylight. Just, you know, to add. But anyways, this is very cool. You also get storage down here. And then you get this little curtain to curtain off your made-up bed. Now, I know, it's a pretty small bed. That works for us. Hey, like this is perfect for us. So, coming back to this small bed. It's very comfortable. You could set your pillows up here and comfortably watch the TV from here. It's good enough for us for sleeping. I like the decor. You cannot beat these wraparound windows.
It's got windows like the houseboat.
I know. Yeah, that's right. Our houseboat used to have the bed right up at the windows. These are the blackouts, which I'm not 100% in love with. Just from my experience on the Nest, but I mean they function really well. They totally black it out. It's the slider system that I found a little bit troublesome. So these windows do open. You're also getting more storage up here. You've got LED lighting here. You've got reading lighting up here. You have USBs. You have electrical. You have a dimmer switch to manage the lighting. There's one thing missing. Where does my cup go? I don't have a nightstand, so that's kind of a bugger. But again, I guess you can't have it all. This is great. I love this. And it's a made-up bed. So the next thing I want to show you is this big closet space. I mean, it's not huge. Granted, I hear you. For those of you who are going, what? That's not a big closet. It's not a huge closet, but remember the size of this trailer. And you get drawers. 2 of them. So, I mean, when you're thinking about clothes, that kind of stuff, you've got this, and you've got these. Is there anything under this bed? Oh, it's bins. Oh, wow.
Like locks.
Holy, check that out, people. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sized bins in there.
Can you open the top? Like, does the bed flip up so you can get up in here?
No. Okay, so it's a little cumbersome to get down there and get into it, but that's a ton of storage. You can put your clothes in bins. Okay.
Especially seasonal.
Yeah, totally. Totally. So, I'm in love with that. Well, I'm in love with this trailer. Everything about it. I like the color. I like the windows. I like the floor plan. I like the size of the bathroom. I don't like that there's not a place for my water at my bed. Wow, if that's it. Okay, we better look at the numbers. Let's go over the numbers for the 2020 Airstream Caravel 20FB. I cannot tell you how in love I am with this trailer. I adore it. So, the exterior length, 20 foot 8 inches. The exterior width, 8 feet. The interior width, 7 foot 7 inches. Exterior height with the AC, 9 foot 7 inches. Interior height, 6 foot 7.5 inches. The hitch weight with the propane and the batteries is 565 pounds. The unit weight with the batteries and the propane is 3,975. So the GVW is actually 5,000 pounds and the cargo carrying capacity 1,025 pounds. The freshwater is at 27 gallons, the gray is at 28, and the black is at 18. I like that. It's not a combo tank. This has got a 30 amp service. We did talk about that with the single AC that has the heat strip in it, running at 13,500 BTUs. There's a ducted furnace at 8,000 BTUs. The two-way fridge is an actual 4.3 cubic foot fridge, so it's bigger than I thought. What else can I tell you? The bed. The bed size is a bit small. It is at 48 inches by 78 inches. So I did find a spec sheet for the 20FB Caravel 2020. The price, the MSRP comes out at $70,000, $59,000. So yeah, imagine putting that into Canadian dollars, babe. Is that a no?
I think we're keeping the Beaver for a while.
I think so too, but boy, I'd love to have one of these. So I super like this trailer. I hope you do too, or at least maybe it's given you some ideas of how you can work with small space, or maybe just answered a few questions for you. Also, don't forget that resource, hitting the link to join the event in November to Full-Time Freedom Week. You can join for free, and hopefully that might give you some more answers to questions. As well, hit the subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you liked it, and if you did, give us a thumbs up. Any information that you have to share because you've used this or you've done some research of your own, that would be really cool. Put it in the comments because it helps all of our viewers out. So thanks for watching.